My only thing, my life. See, I spend it like this, sunrise. I will never leave your side. I will never, never. I dedicate my time to you, my dad. Never leave me broken up and over mine. Cause you my key for life. Yeah, I'm feeling it tonight. Cause I did everything that is checking. I got plenty for my mind. But right now I'm with my guy. I know the bed that's not my car. She don't see my problems. I'm not big on English. Study inspiration. I'm that concentration. That's all over. I'm gonna give my hour. I thank God for my duties. Good goes to the morning. Good for your life. My only thing for the life. See, I speak like this on my life. I will never leave your side. I will never, never. I dedicate my life to you, my life.
The national anthem of the United States of America. Aisb anthem.
Going home, we are going home, going home, going home, we are going home. Say goodbye, we will say goodbye. Say goodbye, say goodbye. Now we say goodbye. We miss you, we miss you, we miss you all. We miss you, we miss you, we will miss you all. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet again.
That was such an amazing yet emotional song from you, and it was a pleasure to have you be on the band for one last time before you leave us. Your Excellencies, ambassadors and members of the diplomatic corps, honorable members of government, teachers, students, and the class of 2023. I would like to acknowledge the presence of everyone here, named and unnamed, and to thank the following for making this day a reality. The African Foundation of Education that founded the school, the Aisb Board of Trustees, the US Embassy, the teachers, staff and administration of Aisb, both current and those that are no longer with us, the parents of Aisb, the students, La Fouchette Bantu with Tata Dorette and her catering team, our support staff, and the graduation committee for planning this beautiful event. We are here today to celebrate these students who have shown their commitment and academic excellence and personal development with achievements ranging from multiple university acceptances, including Ivy League universities and honors colleges in the United States of America, the United Kingdom, and Canada. Aisb's graduation is an inspiring celebration of hard work, discipline, and unforgettable memories that set the stage for these students' futures. Our graduates are leaving a lasting legacy through their outstanding achievements, valuable community service, and acceptance into several universities. We are proud to send them off to the following universities abroad. And please put your hands together when I name them. Jean-Philippe Ndutabe, please stand. Jean-Philippe is leaving us to Georgia State University in the United States to read business administration and accounting. Put your hands together again for Jean-Philippe. Ayana Kabore. Ayana is leaving us to Algonquin College, Ottawa, Canada, to read human resource management. Again for Ayana. Frederick Eyebe. Frederick is leaving us to University of New Brunswick in Canada to read business administration. Thank you, Frederick. Nisia Isimbi. Nisia is leaving us to Lancaster University in Ghana to read accounting and finance. Nasa Konongo. Nasa is going to Holt International Business School in the UK to read business administration. Mohamed Traore. Mohamed is leaving us to Holt International Business School of Boston, USA, Business Administration. Julius Awasume. Julius is leaving us from New Brunswick St. John University in Canada to read computer science. Gael Moyango. Gael leaves us to University of Concordia in Canada to read civil engineering. And Thorsten Jones Viban. Thorsten leaves us for Penn State University to read in the United States to read petroleum and natural gas engineering. Dear class of 2023, today marks an important milestone in your lives. After years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, you have finally made it to the graduation day. As you prepare to embark on this new journey to American, United Kingdom, and Canadian universities, I want to take a moment to congratulate you on this significant accomplishment. You've worked hard and have overcome many hurdles to get to this point, and you should be very proud of yourselves. As your journey continues, a very apt theme that you choose for yourselves for this graduation ceremony, remember that the world is full of opportunities. You have the power to shape your future and to make a positive impact on the world around you. But with great power comes great responsibility. You have the responsibility to use your education, your skills, and your talents to make a difference in the world. I'm going to pause here and say something in French. Forgive my French, but I'm sure you're going to understand me. Excellences, ambassadeurs et membres des corps diplomatiques, honorables membres du gouvernement, notre cher conseil d'administration de Aisb, tout le protocole respecté, chers parents, familles, invités, enseignants et membres de promotion de 2023. Je tiens à saluer la présence de toutes les personnes ici présentes, nommées ou non, et à remercier les personnes suivantes d'avoir fait de cette journée une réalité. La Fondation africaine pour l'éducation qui a fondé l'école, le conseil d'administration de Aisb, l'ambassade des États-Unis, les enseignants, le personnel de l'administration de Aisb, qu'ils soient actuels ou pas, les parents de Aisb, les élèves, la fourchette Bantou, avec Tata Dorette et son équipe de restauration, notre personnel de soutien, le comité de remise de diplômes pour la planification de ce magnifique événement. Nous sommes ici aujourd'hui pour célébrer ces élèves qui ont montré leurs engagements envers l'excellence académique et le développement personnel avec des réalisations allant de multiples acceptations d'universités, y compris Ivy League et Honors College aux États-Unis, au Royaume-Uni et au Canada. La remise des diplômes chez nous est une célébration inspirante du travail acharné, de la discipline et des souvenirs inoubliables qui ouvrent la voie à l'avenir de ces étudiants. Nos diplômés laissent un héritage durable grâce à leur réalisation exceptionnelle, à leur service communautaire précieux et leur acceptation dans plusieurs universités. We're not going to clap for them again. As I mentioned, you have a lot of opportunities ahead of you, but you will also face challenges. Moving to a new country to pursue your education can both be exciting and challenging. You'll be exposed to new cultures, new ideas, and new ways of thinking. You will be far from home, and you may experience homesickness and culture shock. You may encounter a few barriers and difficulty adjusting to a new life. You may face discrimination and prejudice. These challenges can seem overwhelming, but I believe that you are up to the task of facing them head-on. You have been prepared well enough by your teachers, your parents, and your community to be leaders and change makers. But I want to encourage you to embrace these challenges as opportunities for growth. Your experiences as international students at this school shaped who you are and what you become. You have learned to be resilient, adaptable, and open-minded here at Aisb. As you go out into the world, remember to stay true to yourself and to your values. Don't be afraid to take risks and to pursue your passions. You are the architects of your own future, and you have the power to create a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. I also encourage you to embrace diversity and to seek out different perspectives. The world is a diverse and complex place, and it's only by working together and learning from one another that we can solve the problems that we face. You will have the opportunity to learn from some of the best professors in the world and to engage with students from diverse backgrounds. As you navigate this new chapter in your lives, I want to remind you of the importance of staying true to your roots and your culture. Your unique perspectives and experiences as African students will enrich the academic and social environment of your new universities. Embrace your heritage and share it with others. Celebrate your diversity and learn from the diversity of others. I urge you to seek out support. I urge you to seek out support networks on campus and in your community. Remember that you're not alone. You have a network of friends, family, and mentors who will always be there for you. Seek out their advice and guidance as you navigate the challenges ahead. Connect with other international students. Join clubs and organizations, and get involved in campus activities. Reach out to professors and advisors for help and guidance. And don't forget to stay connected with your family and friends back home. But most importantly, remember to be kind, compassionate, empathetic towards one another. The world can be tough and unforgiving, but it is our collective responsibility to make it a better one. Remember that success is not just about achieving your own goals and ambitions. It is also about making a positive impact on the world around you. As you pursue your own dreams, remember to also give back to your community and to help those who are less fortunate than you. To our parents and prospective parents here present on this graduation day, it is my pleasure to quickly remind you by listing some of the many merits Aisb brings to its students, and some of these merits include: 1, a globally focused education. Aisb offers an education that is focused on global perspectives, with a curriculum that incorporates diverse cultures and languages. This education prepares students for a future in which they will be interacting with people from different backgrounds and cultures, so have no fears. 2, high academic standards. Aisb has high academic standards with rigorous programs like the IB that challenges students. IB means International Baccalaureate, that we started this year, that challenges students to reach their full potential. Students are encouraged to pursue their passions and interests and are supported in their academic and personal growth. 3, engaging extracurricular activities. Aisb provides a wide range of extracurricular activities, including sports, art, music, and community service. These activities offer students opportunities to develop leadership skills, teamwork, and creativity, and to form lasting connections with their peers. So have no fears for these leaving. 4, preparation for higher education. Aisb prepares students for success in higher education with a strong emphasis on critical thinking, problem solving, and research skills. Students are well prepared for college and university studies, and often sought after by top universities around the world. Just like I mentioned, they had to choose from a lot to pick one. They had so many acceptances, and that's what we do here. 5, multicultural community. Aisb provides a multicultural community that fosters respect for diversity, inclusivity, and global citizenship. Students learn to appreciate and celebrate different cultures, languages, and perspectives, and are equipped with the skills to navigate a complex and interconnected world, so have no fears. 6, professional and experienced faculty. Aisb is staffed by professional, certified, and experienced faculty who are committed to student success. Teachers are often recruited from the United States or other English-speaking countries around the world, and they bring with them a wealth of knowledge and expertise. This is where dreams and potential become reality. Now, prospective parents and our distinguished guests, if you think your family would benefit from being in an environment like this, it is time for you to explore our admissions page for the 2023-2024 school year. Our graduates will testify that Aisb feels like home away from home. I cannot end without thanking you, the parents, for trusting us with your most prized possessions, these young men and women. seated here today. Your huge financial sacrifices have paid off. We will forever be grateful for the wonderful contributions you made towards Aisb by collaborating with us through their journey. To the families that have joined us from far and wide to celebrate these 9 students from Cameroon, Tanzania, Rwanda. Can I hear people from Cameroon, please? We have 3 students graduating from Cameroon. Thank you, Patrick Boma, for representing Cameroon here today. Can I have those who have come all the way from Tanzania? I have 2 students from Rwanda. Can I hear Rwanda in the house? We have 2 students from Burkina Faso. Ouagadougou, let's hear you. And we have a student from Chad. Can we hear? Okay. Immense thanks go to our keynote and guest speakers of the day. I think this is such a blessed batch of students because for the first time we're having 2 speakers during a graduation. Aren't you blessed, guys? Yeah. Aren't you blessed? So we would like to thank the 2 speakers of the day, Ms. Bisola Ojikutu, the Chief of Missions at the U.S. Embassy, and Mr. Patrick Mboma, one of our African giants in the world of football, for finding the time in their very tight schedules to be here with us. You will soon learn more about both speakers, and we're indeed highly blessed and favored to have them here with us. Aisb teachers, thank you for your selfless service to mankind. Can you clap for the teachers? Aisb produces the best in the country, thanks to your devotedness and endless sacrifices for our students. To all the Aisb alumni here present, is there anyone who is here? Juries, can we see you? Alumni. Now for juries. Elian, is Elian here? Get up, Elian. JP, where are you? Georgia State University in the house. We thank you for coming back home. Finally, I want to express my gratitude to all of you, class of 2023. You have brought joy and inspiration to our school community, and I'm so proud of all that you have accomplished. You have worked hard, you have persevered, and you have achieved great things. I have no doubt that you will continue to do so in your years ahead. So on behalf of the entire school community, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations, class of 2023. Merci à vous tous.
Dear parents, family, friends, faculty, and guests, it's an honor to stand before you as Aisb Inicia, the salutatorian of the year 2022 to 2023 graduating class. We're gathered here today to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduating class and to mark the end of an incredible journey by also marking the beginning of a new one. The past 3 years, but many more for some of my classmates, have been a time of immense growth for all of us. We've experienced so many things, made countless memories, and forged lifelong friendships. It's hard to believe that our time together has come to an end. As we leave this place, we will take the knowledge and skills that we have learned with us, and I'm confident that we're ready to take on whatever life throws our way. There is no doubt that this graduation ceremony marks a special occasion, the beginning of a new journey and the end of a long and nice one. Our parents played a big role in helping us not give up, and for that, Mom, Dad, thank you. And thank you to all of our parents for always supporting us. I'd like to personally thank Ayana, Gael, Thurston, Julius, Jean-Philippe, Nasa, Frederick, and Mohammed for being part of this journey and being supporting and loving classmates. We would also like to thank Dr. Viban, Mrs. Beina Musa, Dr. Paul, Ms. Grace, Mr. Chris, and Mr. Antonio, and all of the other teachers for always pushing us to do our best. A big thank you also goes to grade 11 students for showing us what it was like to have people we could count on. We wouldn't have wished for more. And as we embark on this new journey, I wish you all success, happiness, and fulfillment. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2023 to 2022 to 2023. Thank you.
Deputy Chief of Missions, Ms. Bisola Ojikutu, who is today the Chargé des Affaires of the Embassy of the United States of America. Bisola Ojikutu arrived as Deputy Chief of Missions, the DCM, to the United States Embassy in Brazzaville, the Republic of Congo, in August 2022. She was most recently the Political and Economic Counselor and the acting DCM at the U.S. Embassy in Conakry, Guinea. At the U.S. Embassy in Monrovia, Liberia, she managed the largest civilian security sector program in Africa at the time. Ms. Ojikutu also served as the Africa Advisor, Africa Watcher, at the U.S. Embassy in Paris, France. Additional overseas assignments include Kabul, Afghanistan, Brasilia, Brazil, and Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Multiple Washington, D.C. assignments focus on East African affairs and multilateral diplomacy in Africa. She mentored new diplomats as a Deputy Foreign Service Orientation Coordinator. Ms. Ojikutu earned a Master of Arts in Law and Diplomacy degree from the Fletcher School at Tufts University. She received a Bachelor of Arts degree in French from the University of Kansas and was a visiting student at l'Université Paul Valéry in Montpellier, France. She grew up in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Lincoln, Nebraska, but now calls Blaine, Washington home. Ms. Ojikutu is a former Thomas R. Pickering Graduate Foreign Affairs Fellow and speaks French and Portuguese. Please put your hands together for Ms. Bisola Ojikutu.
Good morning. All protocols observed, tous les protocoles observés. Congratulations to the AISB class of 2023. Your years of hard work have paid off, and you're off to accomplish great things. It is my honor to have been asked to serve as your keynote speaker. Aux parents et aux familles des élèves de AISB, félicitations à vous aussi. Votre soutien et vos encouragements aux diplômés ont culminé en ce jour. Pour les élèves diplômés et leurs familles, ce jour est le premier d'une longue série de jalons. À partir de demain, vous serez libre de poursuivre votre rêve et de vous consacrer à ce qui vous intéresse. Vous connaîtrez des succès et des défis tout au long de votre parcours. Mais le plus important est que vous continuiez à aller de l'avant et à faire les bons choix. J'étais très impressionnée par les statistiques de AISB. 30 nationalités différentes sont représentées ici cette année, et les diplômés de cette année viennent de 5 pays différents, dont la Tanzanie, le Cameroun, le Rwanda, le Tchad et le Burkina Faso. Les étudiants diplômés iront à l'université aux États-Unis, au Royaume-Uni, au Ghana et au Canada. Your class theme is The Journey Continues, which is appropriate considering that today is the end of one of the many chapters of your life storybook. I'd like to share with you today a story that was read to me by my keynote speaker when I graduated from high school. It's called Oh, the Places You Will Go by Dr. Seuss. It's right here. Show it to you. And it tells the story of our life journey and the successes and challenges we face along the way. I'll read the poem in English, and my embassy colleague Muriel Awote will read the translation in French. Donc en français, le thème de votre classe est le long voyage continu, et ce qui est tout à fait approprié si l'on considère qu'aujourd'hui se termine l'un des nombreux chapitres du livre d'histoire de votre vie. J'aimerais partager avec vous une histoire qui m'a été lue par mon conférencier principal lorsque j'ai obtenu mon diplôme de fin des études secondaires. Elle s'intitule « Oh, les endroits où vous irez » de Dr. Seuss, et il raconte l'histoire de notre parcours de vie et les succès et les défis auxquels nous sommes tous confrontés tout au long de ce parcours. Je lirai le poème en anglais et ma collègue de l'ambassade, Muriel Awati, lira la traduction en français. Oh, the places you will go.
Oh, les endroits où vous irez.
Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away.
Félicitations. Aujourd'hui, c'est votre jour. Vous partez pour de grandes destinations. C'est parti.
You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you will decide where to go.
Vous avez un cerveau dans votre tête, vous avez des pieds dans vos chaussures. Vous pouvez choisir n'importe quelle direction que vous voulez. Vous êtes ce que vous êtes et vous savez ce que vous savez. Et vous êtes celui qui va décider où aller.
You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. You might not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you.
Vous regardez les rues de haut en bas, observez-les attentivement. Vous direz de certaines, je choisis de ne pas y aller. Avec votre cerveau dans votre tête et vos pieds dans vos chaussures, vous êtes trop intelligent pour aller dans une rue qui n'est pas très bonne. Il se peut que vous trouviez aucune que vous ne vouliez emprunter. Dans ce cas, bien sûr, vous quitterez la ville. Là-bas, les choses peuvent arriver et arrivent souvent à des personnes aussi intelligentes et mobiles que vous.
And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you will go. You're on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights.
Et quand les choses commencent à se produire, ne vous inquiétez pas, ne ruminez pas, allez de l'avant. Cela commencera à vous arriver aussi. Oh, les endroits où vous irez. Vous êtes en train de monter. Vous verrez des choses extraordinaires. Vous rejoindrez de grands voyageurs qui s'élèvent vers les sommets.
Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You'll be left in a lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are that you'll be in a slump.
Sauf que ce n'est pas le cas, parce que parfois, vous ne le ferez pas. Je suis désolée de le dire, mais c'est malheureusement vrai. Les coups durs et les accrochages peuvent vous arriver. Vous vous retrouverez avec une bosse désagréable. Il y a de fortes chances que vous vous retrouveriez dans une situation d'effondrement.
Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You'll get so confused that you'll start to race down long, winding roads to a most useful place, the waiting place, for people just waiting, with nowhere to go, They're just waiting around for a yes or a no. Everyone is just waiting for a Friday night, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or the phone to ring, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting.
Il n'est pas facile de se défaire d'une telle situation. Vous risquez d'être tellement désorienté que vous commencerez à courir sur les routes longues et sinueuses jusqu'à un endroit des plus inutiles. Le lieu d'attente pour les personnes qui attendent. N'ayant nulle part où aller, ils attendent simplement un oui ou un non. Tout le monde attend un vendredi soir, ou une casserole qui bout, ou une meilleure pause, ou le téléphone qui sonne, ou une autre chance. Tout le monde attend.
No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places and once more you'll ride high. Oh, the places you will go.
Non, ce n'est pas pour vous. D'une manière ou d'une autre, vous échapperez à cette attente, et ce, sur place. Vous trouverez des endroits lumineux, et une fois de plus, vous monterez haut. Oh, les endroits où vous irez.
At some point, you might be all alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. But on you will go and on you will hike. I know you'll go far and face your problems, whatever they are.
À un moment donné, il se peut que vous soyez tout seul, que vous le vouliez ou non. Vous serez souvent seul. Et quand vous serez seul, il y a de fortes chances que vous fassiez des rencontres qui vous feront froid dans le dos. Mais vous irez et vous ferez de la randonnée. Je sais que vous irez loin et que vous affronterez vos problèmes, quels qu'ils soient.
And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. And 98% and 3/4 guaranteed.
Et vous réussirez. Et réussirez-vous? Oui, vous réussirez. En effet, et c'est garanti à 98 et 3/4%.
You'll move mountains.
Vous déplacerez des montagnes.
So, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Ainsi, vous êtes en route vers de grandes destinations aujourd'hui. C'est votre jour. Votre montagne vous attend, alors mettez-vous en route.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again to the AISB class of 2023.
Dear audience, dear Dr. Biban, dear Miss Beina Musa, we are literally honored to be here and to be invited to such a great event. I'm Reda Laraichi. I'm the development director of Rainbow Sports Group, which is an American company and Pan-African company investing in sports in Africa and all over the world. And we are really truly honored with Mr. Patrick Magic Mboma to be here. And again, thank you very much for your invitation. But we are here for our students. And sorry, I'm doing some freestyle, so I'm sorry I'm saying something that is okay, so please mind. But I really want to congratulate you, boys and girls, for what you've achieved so far. It's the beginning of a journey, and I will speak about my journey. I've been, like you, 23 years ago exactly, student like you. Been to the US as a student athlete. I thought I was a football player in Morocco. I thought that I was good. You know, I was technical, I was dribbling everyone and all that. Okay, I'll go to the US, I'll do, you know, it's going to be easy thing. Okay, I arrived there. I start training. He said, okay, guys, training at 6 a.m. 6 a.m.? Okay, let's try that, I'll try that. To be honest, I've done it 2 months, and I couldn't cope with it. And what I really want you guys to know, and girls, that even though you masterize some competencies, we are never stop learning. You're gonna go there, you're gonna discover new things. To be honest, I was a bit afraid to go there by myself. I was always the driver, drop me in the school. Whenever I need something, oh, please bring me that. You'll be independent guys that were there, okay? It's another story. But you will earn a lot from that. Because, yeah, you start the life. It's gonna be a really exciting journey, and it's the beginning of a new life, guys. So really enjoy it. I'm being here also to introduce someone that I'm sure that you looked on the internet, for some of you, what he did. For my part, I had the chance to use Mr. Patrick Mboma on the video games Because at my time, Patrick Mboma was on FIFA 98, FIFA 99. You guys, FIFA 23, you might find him in somewhere. So okay? But yeah, I had really this honor to play in the video games. But more than that, I was really a big fan of him before joining Rainbow Group. But when I joined Rainbow Group, I became a bigger fan of Patrick Mboma. He's a legend. He's a true legend. But his kindness, his openness is really rare in this football world. You know, all the stars, what they're asking for. Mr. Patrick Mboma is even bigger than those stars, but he stays simple. And please, guys, do it as well. Whatever you reach, whatever the position you will have, stay the same. Be natural. Be yourself, guys. And you will succeed.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now, let's go to introduce Mr. Patrick Magic Mboma. So, he has had a tremendous career. He was a true ambassador of Africa in all continents. From Japan to Europe, to Africa, to Asia. He played in the biggest clubs, Paris Saint-Germain, Parma. And please, we will try to do something. We are football guys. And please, I will also speak about the trophies that he won. And that each trophy will do a ole. It will last long, sorry, but it's magic moment. So, he was an Olympic gold medalist in Sydney 2000. He was as well voted as African Footballer of the Year in 2000. He won the African Cup of Nations in 2000. He won the African Cup of Nations in 2002. Enough, or do we want more? Okay, let's go. He has been, and that's where I want to go. He ended his career, but he didn't stop. There is an after career, and he decided to go back to school. Thank you. And he made a master's degree in UEFA. UEFA is the European Confederation of Football. And he's holding a master's degree. Whatever, how big is Patrick, he came back to school to learn. So please, a big holle for that. So now, please, rise and welcome Mr. Patrick Magic Mboma!
Merci, Oda. What a show he made. So, Reda, you make me, how to say, I'm confused now. Thank you anyway for the show. The journey continues. First of all, congrats, lads, congrats, grad. Excellencies, distinguished guests, Aisb 2023 graduates, I salute you all. Before we start, I will ask Aisb students, how many you have to Google my name? I will not ask to raise your hands. Well, many of you saw the first thing that came up was soccer, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, my life has not just been about soccer. and I will tell you why in just a bit, as I had to undertake a different journey after my soccer career. Let me start by saying that I have given lots of talks before all over the world, but this is the first time I am talking to a graduating high school class, and I'm happy I am doing it here in Congo's Aisb because this feels like my home, Cameroon. Today I stand before you not only as a former professional footballer, but also as a testament to the limitless possibilities that education and sport can offer. It is an immense honor to be here today celebrating this momentum occasion, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the American International School of Brazzaville for granting me the privilege to address this remarkable gathering. Graduates, today marks the culmination of a significant chapter in your lives, as you bid farewell to the family hallways, classroom, and friends and teachers who have accompanied you on this educational journey. But let me tell you, this is not the end. No. It is merely the beginning of an extraordinary expedition that will take you to new heights, unveiling remarkable opportunities and unexplored territories. The journey continues, as we all said before. This word beautifully encapsulates the essence of this day. Life is an unending journey, and every step we take, every experience we encounter, shapes us into the individuals we are meant to become. And in this journey, two powerful forces have played a transformative role in my life: education and sport. Sports, particularly football, has the unique power to transcend boundaries, to unite nations, and to foster qualities of discipline, teamwork, resilience, and determination. It teaches us that success is not achieved overnight, but through countless hours of hard work, perseverance, and unwavering commitment in football. In football, we learn the true values of teamwork. Our individual brilliance can be harnessed for the greater good of the team. And as you embark on your individual journeys, remember that the lessons learned on the field, dedication, discipline, and our collaboration can be applied to every aspect of your lives. However, let us not forget the academic excellence is equally important. It is the cornerstone that provides the knowledge, skills, and critical thinking necessary to navigate the complexities of the world. Education equips us with the tools to question, to analyze, and to adapt to an ever-changing landscape. It nurtures our curiosity, fuels our passion for learning, and opens doors to endless possibilities. I stand before you today as living proof of the inseparable link between sport and academic excellence. After my successful football career, I embarked on a new adventure, a journey to acquire my master's degree. I was not an easy path, but it reinforced my belief that learning is a lifelong pursuit regardless of our achievements. The thirst for knowledge, the hunger to grow intellectually, and the courage to challenge ourselves should never wither. Graduates, I urge you to embrace this mindset, the mindset of continuous learning. Education does not end with a diploma or degree. It is a perpetual voyage that enriches our lives and enables us to make a positive impact on society. Seek knowledge beyond the confines of a classroom, explore different cultures, engage in meaningful conversation, and remain curious about the world around you. As you embark on your individual journeys, remember that you, and only you, possesses the power to make a difference. Your education, coupled with the lessons learned throughout sport, be it collective, like soccer. Of course, I have to start with soccer, right? Or individual, like karate or tennis, has prepared you to face the challenges ahead with resilience and determination. Whatever you choose to pursue after this day, remember that success is not measured solely by material achievements, but by the lives you touch and the positive change you bring to the world. So, as you leave this education today, carry with you the spirit of champion, a champion of education, a champion of sports, and a champion of life. Embrace the unknown with open hearts and open minds. For it is in the realm of uncertainty that greatest achievements are realized. Congratulations, graduates of the Aisb in Brazzaville, Congo.
Body they throw me like coconut. Body they dance in my no. I say, no go taste no go double. Jelly they pass in my bololo. Can make a salute your commando. Jelly the balance, yeah, oh. I give you paper. No go do me, yeah, oh. I'm Maradona. Jelly fall up your sweat, oh. I'm a for Tell your back, keep it connected, and I go follow your crest, Tonight I'm the crest, pay for your waist, and I go pay for your waist, whatever rest, Tonight I'm the crest, pay for your waist, pay for your waist, Tell you balance, yeah, oh. I give paper, no go do me, yeah, oh. I'm Maradona. Tell you fall up your sweat, oh. I'm a Tell you back, keep it connected, oh. And I can follow your crest,
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mohamed Elamijai,
My name is Besant Beina.
and we'll just give a short message to our graduating class.
First of all, I hope that all of you guys spent and had an enjoyable time here at ASB, and that hopefully you made some of the greatest memories of your life, and that you've learned lessons that will serve throughout your futures. Yeah.
I've known most of you guys for a long time now, and I can honestly say that for the first time, it's actually not that easy to say goodbye. But I wanted to also tell you guys that you guys have created a huge legacy, a great one. So your legacy will not be forgotten that easily in AISB. Thank you very much for being with us. We'll miss you guys very much. And wherever you guys are going, we wish you guys all the best.
Thank you, Bislan and Mohammed, for that surprise. Goodbyes are not the easiest things to say. And I appreciate your courage. I thought you were going to break down on stage here. I know how close you are to the graduating class. It can be really sad sometimes. However, I have some good news because we've come to one of the most important parts of this ceremony, and that is the award and conferring of high school diplomas to our students. At this time, I would like to invite, with great pleasure, our founders, Mrs. Fatima Beyina Musa and her husband, Mr. Beyina. Please come forward. And I would also like to invite, with great honor, the ambassador for Cameroon who is here present. All right, I would go with one student at a time. So by the authority bestowed on me by the Board of Trustees of the American International School of Brazzaville, I hereby confer upon you AISB's high school diplomas, certifying that you have completed all the requirements for graduation set forth by the school. Nisia Isimbi. Julius Awasume. Nasan Konongo. Julius, you move forward. Nasa? Ayana. Gael Moyango. Frederick Ayebe. Mohamed Traoré. Jean-Philippe Ndoutabe. Last but not the least, Thurston Jones Viban. At this time, I'll call on all the seniors teachers of grade 12 to come forward and join our founders and the ambassador for Cameroon and the guest speaker. The guest speakers, please come forward and help us decorate these graduates.
Patrick aussi.
More than the number.
Tu peux faire signe à Patrick Loma. Destin, après Patrick Loma.
I'll start from to decorate one of the students. Wait on the student. Teachers, please come forward and wear the honor cords on the graduates. Mr. Reda, please join us in the photos. Mr. Reda. Can all Aisb teachers come to this photo, please? Thank you. Teachers, you may now retire to your seats. You may now sit down. Thank you. Okay, we haven't had a picture. Okay, please step up. Oh, all right. Thank you. Graduates, you may now flip your tassels from right to left.
you.
Good morning, Aisb community. I am Mr. Antonio Ramirez, and I am a grade 12's advisor, one of their advisors. Today, I am here to introduce the valedictorian of 2023. But before I do that, I want to take advantage that all the parents are here, so I know the seniors are paying close attention. They're at the best behavior. Right? Julius, yeah. All right. So, just very briefly, I graduated exactly 20 years ago. So I just want to share my quick tip for you guys on being happy in life. Okay? And the trick is to always have a sense of gratitude for every little thing. Right? And there are many studies out there that have proven this. So never forget to appreciate the beauty of life. Right? All 9 of you have benevolent hearts and beautiful souls. I wholeheartedly extend to you the best of luck as the journey continues. And a very warm congratulations to you guys. Congratulations. And now, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you this year's valedictorian. He has become today's valedictorian because of his grades, but his strengths go beyond academics. I personally observed his presence throughout the school community as a leader, friend, teammate, son, brother, and motivator. His dedication for success has been truly impressive. His willingness to redo assignments just to make up 1 or 2 points is admirable. He is an exemplary student and has all the potential to continue to do so as his journey continues. Whether it be cheering and supporting the elementary students during sports day, or giving his all on the basketball court, he is undeniably one of the most esteemed students of the school. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you AISB's valedictorian of 2023, Thorsten Jones Vivan.
Dreams without goals are just dreams, and ultimately they fuel disappointment. On the road to achieving your dreams, you must apply discipline, but most importantly, consistency. Because without commitment, you never start, but without consistency, you never finish. Hello dear parents, teachers, students, and distinguished guests. I can't even start to express how happy I am and how honored I am to stand here as your AISB class of 2023 valedictorian. My name is Thurston Jones Vivan, and this is a dream come true. From the time I saw our first graduating class, graduating 2019, while I was just in 8th grade and getting ready to be promoted to 9th grade, it inspired and motivated me. And from that day on, I knew I had to end up on this stage. And look where I am today. I made it, guys. I made it. Can y'all believe that we made it? I'm so proud of myself and my classmates. We've all had to overcome many hurdles to make it to this day. Y'all know teenage issues and challenges like mood swings, puberty, relationships, hormones, insecurity, school life, social life, family, and etc. Those are all problems we've all had to fight through, put aside, and keep pushing. Of course, one thing I've learned about challenges is that everyone has them, and life doesn't stop because you're depressed, sad, nor angry. None of that. Life keeps going, and if you let those problems take control of you, you will be left behind. That's exactly what my classmates and I have done. We've kept on pushing through the journey, and we haven't let our emotions get the best of us. And that's why our theme for this year's graduation is The Journey Continues. Now a little bit of my story on how I became the person I am today. I'll start off with my story of when I came to AISB because I truly believe my journey truly started when I came to Aisb in April 2013. That was the first time I set foot in Aisb, and from there on, I felt like my life completely changed. I came into Aisb in second grade after suffering a trauma of my mom's absence as she was abroad for a year. In her absence, I suddenly lost some of the skills I had already acquired, especially reading, and I started to stutter. Yes, I could not read at all in second grade. And I had no French. Mais là, quand même, je me débrouille un tout petit peu. But within a few months of joining AISB, my progress was remarkable. I could read, and not just on a grade level, but at an advanced level for a second grader, and this was all thanks to my amazing teacher, Mrs. Campbell. Thank you very much, Mrs. Campbell. I'm thankful to her for believing in me and not giving up on me. After that phase of my elementary school life went smoothly, I strove in elementary. And now getting into middle school, I thought things were going to be the same. I thought I'd just come in and put as much work and effort as I did in elementary. But no, that was not the case at all. I came to middle school and my grades were just started to drop. I extremely flunked my first year of middle school, sixth grade. I tried to bring them up, but it was not easy. And my whole sixth grade year, I didn't get anything. No honor roll, high honor roll. It was my worst year academically. Then in seventh grade, an extremely smart girl came to our class. Her name was Praise from Zimbabwe. And as soon as she came, she automatically outperformed everyone and got all the honor rolls and high honor rolls. She was a leader in our class. I was surprised and shocked because at that time, not many students were doing as well as we all are now. But I knew there was nothing wrong with me. When I saw her gain all those awards, I was happy for her, but I knew I could do the same too. So I knew there was nothing wrong with me. I just had to start setting my priorities straight, start doing my homework on time, because back then I remember we would come to school and see everyone in the middle school here doing the homework before class stop. I know you guys remember them days when come over here in the middle school here, everyone rushing to do the homework and all that. But the thing about such work patterns is that I just rushed to get as much as I could, and sometimes I ended up not completing the work, or it wasn't done right, or I would start it, but I wouldn't have enough time to finish it. But y'all know who I didn't see every single morning doing her homework in the middle school area? Exactly, Praise. Praise always came to school on time, had her assignments ready, and all that. So I started to peep and copy the little things she did to distinguish herself from the others, and I slowly started to understand it. Finally, after many tries and so many times, I wanted to give up and just say, nah, I'm done, I can't do this. But finally, in third quarter of seventh grade, a very memorable day for me, I got my first honor roll. And from then on, I just kept going till I got to high school. High school were some better years for me. I did start out rough though. During my first and second quarter in ninth grade, my performance dropped. And so I figured out that the high school pace was not the same as the middle school pace. So now I had to work even harder and put in more effort because expectations were much higher and learning a lot more rigorous. So eventually in the third quarter of ninth grade, I finally got my first honor roll as a high schooler. And it felt so good. Because you know what's one of the best feelings in this world? Is when you work tirelessly to achieve your goals, and despite all the times you failed, you've gone back up and kept going. And that goal finally comes to realization. Nothing feels better. As soon as I started to get into my groove, fortunately, COVID hit. And now I had to adapt to a whole new system of education, which scared me a bit because I felt like as soon as things started going my way, something bad has to happen to mess that up. Regardless, I put in even more work and effort into the online classes, and before I knew it, I finished the quarter with a GPA of 3.96, which finally made me obtain my first high honor roll. So can you imagine from 7th grade to 9th grade, I had been striving for a high honor roll. That's about 2 to 3 years of hard work, patience, discipline, and consistency. But I finally made it, and nothing felt better. From there on, I promised myself that there is no going back. And Jella Baby said, I'll be on the road, I'm gone. And most definitely, I was definitely gone, because from that day on, I never got anything lower than a 4.0 to this day. But everyone knows that when you start to succeed, people will always hate. And let me tell you something, you are not doing something right if you don't have haters. As soon as I started blocking out all the distractions and concentrating on myself and my studies, a lot of people didn't like that. They tried to discourage me, bring me down. And I remember when I first got my first high honor roll online, people said the only reason I got it was because we were online. I was like, okay, no problem. And that fueled and motivated me to get back to school and prove them wrong. And that's exactly what I did. We got back to school and I kept striving, but regardless, people still had something to say. Some very crazy things, by the way, were said. Like, oh, because you're the director's kid, that's why you're doing so good. I'm Broadman teachers, I get into my mom's computer at night and change my grades. So many absurd things were said. But you know what though? I'm proud to be the director's son and to be able to succeed at the same time and make her proud. So at a certain point, they realized they couldn't bring me down. So y'all know the saying, if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. And they stopped focusing their hate and anger towards me, but towards their studies now. And before they knew it, they were making it too. And that they were making it as well, all negative comments and thoughts were gone. And from then on, the rest is history. There's a little message to students that I just want to address to students real quick. If there's one thing I like to leave the students is always be humble. We all have to start from somewhere in life. I know a lot of you think that as soon as you go to college, you'll still be depending on mom and dad for everything. No, that's not how it works. You have to find and pave your own way. Y'all know what my first job was? Can anyone try and guess what my first job was? I don't even think you guys would get it right. Exactly, I was a water boy. That was my first job. I was a water boy. And I used to bring water up for my teacher, Miss Cooper, every single week. And I did that for about 2 to 3 years. And y'all think it was an easy job? I promise you, it wasn't at all. Next, I was a babysitter. And this was probably my most dreadful one. But I never gave up. I assumed my responsibilities and did what I had to do. And finally, I was a tutor. But y'all think I asked for these jobs? I didn't ask for none of these jobs, but people saw potential in me and trusted me. And that's why I got these opportunities. And even when I go to the US for my degree, I'm most definitely going to be looking for a part-time job as well. So guys, be patient, be humble, and look at every experience as a life lesson. Everyone has their time. Yours may not be now, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next year, but it shall come. And when it does come, embrace it with joy and happiness. But for the meanwhile, celebrate with those which time has come. And when your time does come, you shall be celebrated too. Next, just a little thank you. This achievement would have not been possible without the unwavering support and guidance of our loved ones. To my family and friends, you guys know each other. I want to express my deepest appreciation for your endless encouragement, sacrifices, and belief in my abilities. Your faith in me has been a constant source of motivation throughout these years, and I'm forever grateful for the love and support you have provided. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents for all that they've done for me over the years, all the support, their encouragement, and all the expenses, especially the expenses. But most importantly, thank you for being role models to me. Seeing how hard my mom and dad work and how much they have achieved is more than enough motivation for me. There's something that my dad always used to say. There are 2 things in life you can never run away from. That's science and maths. Especially during my middle school years, because those were the 2 subjects I dreaded the most. But now the major I'm going into requires a lot of science and maths. So I guess he was right about that after all. Thank you, Dad. My biggest role model, though, is my mom. Taking care of 4 boys is not an easy job, but somehow she's always made it work. Regardless how much work she has, she always finds and makes time to help us, talk to us, and just be there for us. She supports each and every one of us with our dreams and tries her best to make it a reality. It's because of her hard work that I'm here, that I am where I am today. Even though sometimes I feel like she puts a lot of pressure on me, I know it's because she has high expectations of me and wants to see me succeed and attain my highest heights. So once again, thank you very much, Mom. And I know I don't say this too often, but I love you. And everything I do is for you. Another person I hold extremely dear to my heart, who is another mother of mine, and is an amazing woman who basically opened up her arms to me since the first day I got to the school, and has considered me a part of her family ever since. Thank you, Mama Fatima and Papa Berga, for everything you've done for me and all the other children that come into your life. And I'm speaking on behalf of everybody in this beautiful school that you created. Thank you for all that you do for us. Anyone that steps into your house is like family. You always make sure everyone is good, comfortable, and relaxed. But one thing that always seems to amaze me, something I always ask myself, is how do you manage to feed over 10 or more boys that eat like pigs? Y'all should try and come to the house on Wednesdays. It's filled with boys over there. But because of your love, because of your loving heart and the love you have for all of us, you do with passion and joy. And we love you so much for that. I love you very much, Mom Fatima, Papa Berga. Thank you very much. I would also like to extend my sincere gratitude to all the teachers and mentors who have been instrumental in shaping our academic journey. Even though some of them may not be present today, I know they will be proud of the man I've become. Teachers like Mrs. Campbell, who never lost faith in me. Mrs. Cooper, who believed in me even before I believed in myself. Mrs. Thomas, who always had high expectations of me and pushed me to do the best I can. Mrs. Federal, who knew I could achieve anything in life. Mr. Alyun, who grew to love me like a son. Mr. Chris, who always made sure I was on top of my work, who devoted his time to all those who he saw potential in and pushed me to reach new heights. Thank you. Your dedication to education and unwavering belief in your students have made a lasting impact on all of us. Your guidance has not only left us knowledge, but has instilled us with values of perseverance, curiosity, and lifelong lessons. Thank you very much.
Thank you. At this time, we'd like to have one of the advisors of the 12th graders deliver a message for them. Mr. Chris.
Thank you, Dr. Beban. My name is Chris Magambo, the grade 12 and the math high school preparatory teacher. Did you guys hear that? Do you know what it takes to be a favorite math teacher? It takes a lot of work and determination. Let me begin by acknowledging the special moments shared with these achievers, which nurtured a powerful equation of working relationship and friendship. Our bond was established on principles of reciprocal respect, academic honesty, fun, trust, and a deep comprehension of our roles as for them as students, and me as a teacher and advisor. The greetings they extended upon seeing me were not limited to a mere good morning, Mr. Chris, but rather a comprehensive expression of care and connection. How are you, Mr. Chris? Accompanied with the smiles of the greatest positivity. This functionally demonstrated their genuine concern for my well-being, establishing a honest connection on both physical and emotional planes. Also, they undertook the challenge to excel in all their academic disciplines, even when math and physics were not their strength. They seemed as although they adopted the motto, "We shall not encounter failure in front of Mr. Chris." They embraced the work with smiles intact. They only often disparate by saying, "Mr. Chris, did you know that you assign us more work than any other teacher?" And my response always emphasized our authentic friendship. "I'm preparing you for the future endeavors." Their determination to our friendship is still remarkable, and I'm confident today to say that they are mathematically well-equipped students, equipped with necessary formulas for future success. Please join me to appreciate this class of 2023 for loving me as the advisor for the teacher and the mentor. Thank you so much. Oche, thank you so much for that love. I know I've stressed you with a lot of work, but you didn't give up. I remember you used to come and consult me, and the moment you don't do this, what I've told you, I automatically reduct your points. And you didn't give up. Thank you for sharing me with your future ambitions with me, introducing some special friends to me, whom maybe your parents actually don't know. But that meant that I'm tangible to you. Nisia, my little sister, thank you so much for those appreciation messages. They made me proud, and I can't forget what you used to say. You are a caring teacher. Thank you so much for that hard work, Nisia. Nasa, the way you used to grab me whenever we're taking pictures, it meant that we are good buddies. I really appreciate your kind conduct. Ayana, hi, Mr. Chris, my favorite teacher. I used to hear that much from her every time she comes to my desk. It was my pleasure to be your teacher, Ayana, and I liked you too. Gaela, the humble student who was willing to help others to understand some of the math physics concepts. JP, Mr. Chris, my man. Thank you for the smiles you extended to me whenever we met. Muhammad, thank you for stepping up to improve your grades in math and physics. I can't forget the joy that you had when you had honor last quarter. Julius and Frederick, those discussions which were pulling your emotions, they made you as one person, one people, and I can see that. Julius, thank you so much for staying up until 1 a.m. in the morning while doing your assignments. Because I used to wake up and check on my phone and I could see emails and I see Julius has submitted his work at 1 a.m. in the morning. But Frederick, I can't forget the way you answered this question. Why do you think Mr. Chris is a good teacher? I remember you had a discussion that was in Mr. C's room. You explained, or you said that Mr. Christopher explained concepts clearly, and this made me as a proud teacher. Thank you, Frederick. Thank you guys all for paying a visit to my little boy when he was born. Thank you for all the gifts you bought for him. Thank you so much for organizing me a surprise party. Jadmi and I are so grateful for that love. So this is my message to you, my dear students. Today is an occasion to calculate and celebrate the pride you feel in your accomplishments. Express gratitude to the constant in your lives, your parents, your teachers, and friends. The past represents a solved equation, but your journey continues, extending towards infinity. As you move forward, maintain the integral sense of pride in your achievements. Additionally, let reflection be the derivative that shapes the next chapter of your lives. Make decisions that maximize happiness, contributing to the multiplication of joy, not only for yourself, but also for your parents, friends, and society. Remember, life is not a mere series of variables. It is a simultaneous equation involving values of others. Our collective presence today stands as a testament to the support and contribution from others. You have successfully worked with others on assignments and projects, showcasing your ability to work towards excellency. So go forth and solve problems for others while preserving your unique identity without dividing the trust that we have placed in you. Please reserve your unique identity. I will miss you all, but I wish you all the best as you grasp the infinite possibilities that awaits you. Always remember that you possess the power to differentiate and make a positive impact on the world. Proceed with confidence, radiating your light with brightly, and light up the path for others. Thank you. May your journey be filled with exponential growth and success. Thank you so much.
We're about to get to the end of the first part of the ceremony, and I'd like to thank you again for being a wonderful audience. Families and friends, I hope you enjoyed the ceremony. We're about to have a recessional, and right after that, there'll be photographs, and we've put together a cocktail for you, thanks to the parents of the graduating students and Aisb, and some of the parents of the school that ensured that we have something, a bite and a drink for you this day. So we would like everybody, please join us in a cocktail after you take the pictures. And just a reminder to the seniors, you know what happens at 2 o'clock, right? You're going to meet with Patrick Magic Mboma in Mr. S's room. And I don't know how much space we have. We cannot contain everybody who would like to be there. I know everybody would like to be there, but first the seniors, and then we'll see what next. Seniors, are you ready?
Good morning, everybody. So before we leave, we have a small token of appreciation for our advisors and our dear director. If they could please step on stage for us.
See my team, them looking feed them. Pregnant is this, not you, never. Smoke body, my energy.
It's a Chris. It's a show. It's a run. It's a show. Show. It's a show. It's a show.
Where's the knife? Did someone go for the knife?